Hello, my little thinkers. I am so happy you are here today. I have been waiting for you. Are you ready for a new story expedition? Great. First, grab your backpack and adjust your pillow. Is everyone comfy? Today's story is about something very special. Not money, not toys, not winning. Something much, much bigger. Kindness. Our story begins with a boy named Raju. He lived in a tiny village where the hills touched the clouds. Raju's house was small. His bed was just a thin mat. His clothes had many patches from being mended so many times. But even though he didn't have many things, his heart was made of pure gold. He was always helping. Raju lived with his grandmother. Amma, he called her. She was very old, with hair like moonlight and hands that told many stories. Amma's voice was special. It was soft, like butter on warm bread. Just hearing her speak made Raju feel safe and loved. Let's pause our expedition for a moment. Little thinkers, who is someone very kind in your life? Tell me about them. Every night, Amma would tell Raju, kindness is the greatest wealth. It is more than gold, more than a big house, more than anything. Raju would listen carefully. He didn't fully understand it yet. How could a feeling be worth more than gold? But he never forgot her words. One summer, the sun was angry. It wasn't its usual, happy, warm self. This sun felt like a giant monster breathing fire on the village. The rivers were hiding, and the wells were empty. Everyone was so thirsty. Raju was walking home from school, and his throat felt like a desert. He had one bottle of water left, just one. His lips were cracking, and his feet were burning on the hot, dusty road. Oh, he wanted to drink it all. If you were very, very thirsty and had only one bit of water left, what would you do? Think about it for a second. Then Raju saw something. Under a big old banyan tree sat a stranger. He looked very tired. His hands were shaking, and his eyes were closed. Raju stopped. He looked at his water bottle. Then he looked at the old man. His brain said, I need this water. But his heart remembered Amma. Raju knelt down softly. Grandpa, he said, would you like some water? The old man opened his eyes slowly and looked at the kind boy. The stranger drank every single drop. When he was finished, he gave Raju a smile that felt like a cool breeze. Thank you, son, he whispered. The old man reached into his pocket and pulled out a tiny brown seed. Plant this near your house, he said. Take care of it, and it will help many. Then the man stood up and walked away. Raju never saw him again, but he held that little seed like it was the most precious treasure in the world. Raju ran home and showed it to Amma. She touched it gently. This is not an ordinary seed, Raju, she said. This is a gift of kindness. Raju dug a small hole right near their hut. He put the seed inside and covered it with soil. Then he poured the very last bit of water from the well on it. Waiting is hard, isn't it? Have you ever planted a flower or a vegetable and waited for it to grow? Tell me what happened. Days passed, then weeks. Nothing happened. Raju watered the soil every morning and every evening, even when his own water was scarce. His friends saw him and they laughed. Ha 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 ha, Raju is watering dirt, they teased. Nothing will grow there, silly boy. You are wasting your time. Raju's ears turned red and he felt a little embarrassed, but he didn't stop. He kept watering, he kept waiting, he kept believing in that little seed. Then one beautiful morning, a tiny green leaf appeared. It was no bigger than a fingernail, pushing through the soil to say hello to the sun. Amma! Amma! It grew! Raju shouted. Amma came running and saw the little leaf. See, Raju, she said. Kindness grows slowly, but it always grows. Raju was so proud. What is something that makes you feel proud and happy? Take a moment to think about your big wins. Months passed, and the little sprout became a small tree. Raju took care of it like it was his best friend. He talked to it and protected its leaves. Years passed. the small tree became a big tree. Its branches spread wide like loving arms, and its roots went deep, deep into the cool earth. Then, a terrible summer came. The sun burned brighter than ever. Rivers dried up and wells became muddy. The whole village was suffering. But Raju's tree, it stood tall. It was strong and alive. While everything else turned yellow, Raju's tree was a beautiful island of green. Travelers stopped under its cool shade. Birds built nests in its branches. Tired farmers rested against its trunk and found their strength again. And then, the tree started giving fruits. They were sweet, juicy, and very filling. Everyone was amazed. The tree was feeding the hungry village. The tree helped everyone because Raju was kind many years ago. How can we help people when things are difficult? Let's think together. Villagers came with baskets. Children climbed the branches, laughing. Old people sat in the shade and smiled for the first time in weeks. It was a miracle. The village head came to Raju. He bowed his head and said, "Raju, this tree is saving our village. How did you know to plant it here?" Raju smiled. "I didn't know anything, sir. I just shared a bit of water with a stranger, and I took care of the seed he gave me." The village head realized then that the tree wasn't just made of wood and leaves, it was made of kindness. He bowed his head to the power of a good heart. Years later, the government built a well right there. The tree had found water deep underground, and now everyone had enough to drink. One evening, Raju sat under the giant tree. He looked at the well and the children playing. He thought about the old man who gave him the seed. Amma sat next to him. "Amma," Raju asked, "did that man know?" Amma smiled. "Kindness always returns in ways we don't expect, Raju." We are almost at the end of our expedition. What is one small, kind thing you can do for someone today? Think of something easy and sweet. I have 3 lessons for you today. First, kindness is not about how much you have. It is about how much you are willing to give. Second, people might laugh at you for being kind. That's okay. Let them laugh. Beautiful trees don't grow overnight. Stay patient. And third, one small act can grow into something that helps hundreds of people. You have more power than you know, little thinker. So, next time you have a chance to be kind, even a tiny bit, plant it, water it, trust it. You might not see the tree, but someone will. Before we go, I have a humble request. If you enjoyed our expedition, please subscribe to our channel. It helps us tell more stories for you. This is Chiku signing off. Be a seed planter. Be like Raju. Happy scouting, my little thinkers. Bye-bye. Until next time.